Hi, I'm Dan and welcome to this special edition of the Elements Dev Diary. Now today's a big day because Elements is going from private beta into early access. And what does that mean? Well, essentially before it was private beta and we were kind of inviting users slowly, and early access we're just opening it up a little bit more so it's easier to get in and use Elements. So first of all, let me show you the new Elements website. So this is elementsapp.io. Let's head on over to the browser. So we've put up this page. It's just kind of a starting point for us to get something going, and we'll work on it and add to this over time. But right now, let's refresh that. So you get this nice, got this nice banner, and this was obviously made in Elements. Got a little grid here highlighting some of the features, and a little animation showing some of the templates that will be included in Elements that you can use, or some of the projects, should I say. Some very nice testimonials here from users that are beta testers. They've given us some really lovely feedback, and this really means a lot to us, and will hopefully give people a sense of where Elements is and how exciting this app is. A couple of links down here to the user guide and the API guide. So this website's now live, and that means anyone can go here and click get early access, and then you can go and purchase a copy of Elements. Now we do have this warning at the top here for if people stumble across this website and they don't know that Elements is kind of still in development and not finished. We put this warning up here just to let people know. But if you were waiting for access to Elements, you can now go here and get it right now. So as soon as you've purchased a copy, you'll get the download button and a license link and a license in your email, so you can get it activated all within a couple of minutes. So this is a really big milestone for us, and we're kind of it's mixed emotions really. Little bit worried because it's kind of opening it up a bit more so more people can join, but also excited at the same time because it really means we're making great progress. Now, as I said, if you're on the beta, Elements isn't finished yet. There are still some areas that need polishing, bug fixes, and we've got some features left to add, and I just wanted to talk about a couple of those features to kind of what is really high on our list to get polished up, to help us hit that 1.0 really. Before I move on to that, there is a early access page on the docs. Goes into a little bit more detail about why and what early access is. So if you're kind of thinking what's the difference between a beta and early access, go here, have a read of this, explains it in a bit more detail. I'll include a link below the video and on the forum so you can go and check this out. So let's hop over to Elements. And I've got a project open here, and as you can see, if you've not used Elements before, everything's WYSIWYG, and Elements is already capable of building a complete site. Let me view this in the browser actually so you can get a sense. So look, we've got some animation there, and I scroll down and these animate in, and we've got some hover effects. So this is really nice, all done in Elements, all WYSIWYG, all drag and drop. Really easy to customize, and this is one of the templates that will be going up on the marketplace. It's free obviously, and it'll be in Elements for you to download and use. We've got a little timetable there and these hovers here, so it's really let's go to the contact. So it's really complete, and we've got these accordions that work really nicely, and they work with this filter. So it's all works really great. So you can see you can already build a very competent site in Elements. That's this project, but what I wanted to talk about was the templates area. So if you're on the current beta, you'll know this templates area is empty. We're working on this, and the plan is to have layouts here that you can just drop straight into your site. So areas like this banner, all these content areas would all be pre-built, and you could just drag them across, pop them into your site, and really quickly build up a complete site. And these are really important things for new users, I think, because if you're an experienced user, you can build this stuff up with these components. We have everything here with these raw components for you to build a site like this. But templates will make it a lot easier. Let me just go over to Sketch, which is the app we use for designing the UI, mocking up the UI, just so I can give you a better idea. So this is a mock-up of elements, but this is how the templates would appear as graphical representations. So you can see the layout, you can see how they look, and then you can just drag those over and those would pop into your site and pre-populate it, and they wouldn't be linked to these, and then you'd be free to customize them however you like, put your own content in, tweak the design. But that's kind of how that template area will look. We've got some other ideas here. It won't look exactly like this, but this is just to kind of illustrate it and give you an idea if you're wondering what I was wittering on about. So that will be templates. There's nothing in there yet, but that will be coming in a future build. So look out for those. The other area I wanted to touch on, as I said about these templates, or I said about these projects, these will be available when you start a new project. The plan is to give users, as soon as they open Elements up, then they can pick from a pre-built project. Now, we haven't built those into Elements just yet, but they will be coming again very soon, like the templates. And let me just go to the marketplace. At the moment, we've got a couple of free projects up here. One by Weaver Pixel. It's a great little food truck project that he's working on, and there's a link in bio project that we've put up there, and there will be the fitness project up here, and we've got a lot more in the works that we will be putting up here. So right now, if you've just joined the beta or or just signed up for early access, you can come here and click on this, and then you can click Open in Elements. Now, this will all be built into Elements in a project window, so you won't need to come to the marketplace to find these, but just right now you do. And there's a little Open in Elements button, and you can just hit this, and it will download the project for you, and boom, and just open it up, and then you are free to come in here and just edit your project. I can type in there. I can move things around, delete things. I don't need that button. Change the image, change the style, things like that, borders, blah, blah, blah. You know how this works. We could change this from round, and we'll just make that. Whoops. There we go. So you know how this works. If you're on the beta, but yeah, you can all these templates will be available, or projects will be available, and you can just open them up and then get to work and build your own site with them. Really good stuff. So that's all for today. We're obviously working on a lot of other things. We've got forms coming, which I keep talking about, but we had a little delay on those. But they are coming, so sit tight, and they're going to be worth the wait because they're shaping up really nicely. But today is all about going into early access and bringing more users on board. And it's a really, really exciting point to get to, because it's just been thrilling to see you guys on the beta building stuff and building the custom components and things like that. It really feels like we're building up momentum here, and we've got some great stuff coming in Elements in the coming weeks and months as we push towards hitting that 1.0 goal, which I think we're doing really well, and it's not too far off. So yeah, if you know anyone that wanted to get Elements, now they can send them to elementsapp.io, and they can get started today. All right, thanks for watching this one, and I will be back with some element updates very, very soon. All right, cheers. Bye.